When life hits you with its harshest blows and everything you thought you knew falls apart, it's easy to lose sight of the light. It's easy to surrender to the darkness, to let pain consume you. We've all been there. But what if I told you that the strength to rise again lies within you? That the power to shape your reality is in your hands? That strength doesn't come from avoiding hardships, but from embracing them with an unwavering belief that you will get through them. Let me take you on a journey. One that will not just be a tale of struggle, but a story of hope, courage, and the strength that arises when we choose to believe in ourselves. The human mind is a powerful tool. It shapes the way we perceive the world, how we interact with others, and most importantly, how we handle adversity. Our mindset is the lens through which we view our reality. Imagine wearing glasses that tint everything around you in a particular color. If you wear glasses of fear, doubt, and negativity, the whole world will look bleak, as though it's filled with obstacles and challenges you cannot overcome. But if you choose to wear the glasses of hope, resilience, and positivity, you'll see opportunities, even in the darkest times. This shift in mindset doesn't happen overnight. It's a conscious choice you make every single day. It starts with small steps, acknowledging the pain, but not letting it define you. Embracing the struggle, but not letting it break you. You see, a positive mindset is not about pretending that everything is okay when it's not. It's not about wearing a mask of happiness when you feel like crying. It's about acknowledging the reality of your situation, but refusing to let it dictate your future. I remember a time in my life when everything seemed to be falling apart. I was in pain, physically and emotionally. It felt like the universe had conspired against me and I was left to pick up the pieces. But in that moment, I realized something crucial. The pain was real, but so was my power to choose how I would respond to it. I could choose to be a victim of my circumstances or choose to rise above them. I could choose to let fear control me or choose to embrace my strength, even when I couldn't see it. And that is the magic of a positive mindset. It gives you the power to choose, no matter how tough life gets. When you choose to look at life with a positive mindset, you are not denying the challenges you face. You are not pretending everything is perfect. You are simply deciding to face those challenges with the belief that you can overcome them. You are deciding to focus on what you can control rather than dwelling on what you can't. And trust me, that shift changes everything. It doesn't make the challenges go away, but it makes you stronger, more resilient, and more capable of handling them. But here's the thing. Developing a positive mindset doesn't mean you'll never have moments of doubt. It doesn't mean you won't feel fear, sadness, or frustration. It's okay to feel these emotions. They are a part of being human. What matters is how you respond to them. Will you allow those emotions to define you? Or will you acknowledge them and then choose to move forward, to keep going, to believe in the possibility of something better ahead? One of the greatest gifts you can give yourself is the ability to see challenges as opportunities for growth. Instead of seeing failure as a reflection of your worth, see it as a stepping stone to success. Every failure carries a lesson. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. When you approach life with this mindset, you stop seeing obstacles as roadblocks and start seeing them as part of the journey. You understand that pain, difficulty, and hardship are not punishments. They are part of your growth process. This is where the real strength of a positive mindset lies, in your ability to learn, adapt, and keep moving forward. Life will continue to throw challenges your way. There will be days when you feel like giving up, days when the weight of the world feels unbearable. But remember this. Your mind is your greatest ally. The thoughts you feed it, the beliefs you cultivate shape your reality. You can choose to dwell on your limitations, or you can choose to focus on your possibilities. The choice is always yours. I've learned that there is always beauty in the struggle. There is always a lesson in every hardship. When you embrace challenges with a positive mindset, you not only learn from them, but you also build the strength to face even greater challenges ahead. You become resilient, unshakable, and unstoppable. You realize that your true power doesn't come from avoiding pain, but from navigating through it with faith in yourself. The world may not always be kind, life may not always be fair, but When you choose to cultivate a mindset of strength, hope, and perseverance, you transform the way you experience the world. You stop seeing yourself as a victim of circumstances and start seeing yourself as a warrior, ready to face whatever comes your way. It's easy to get discouraged. It's easy to give up. But I urge you to keep going, even when it feels impossible. There is always a way forward, always a reason to hope. The strength you need to overcome any challenge is already within you. All you need to do is tap into it. Every morning, remind yourself of your worth. Remind yourself of your strength. Remind yourself that you are capable of overcoming anything life throws your way. And when you start to believe in your own power, you will be amazed at how much you can achieve. You'll begin to see opportunities instead of obstacles, growth instead of failure, and hope instead of despair. Your mindset is the foundation on which your life is built. Choose to build it on a foundation of positivity, resilience, and strength. Choose to believe in yourself, even when no one else does. Because the truth is, the world can be as bright or as dark as you choose to make it. Your mindset is the key to unlocking the power to create a life you love. So no matter where you are today, no matter how difficult your journey may seem, I want you to know that you have everything you need within you to rise above it. You are stronger than you think, braver than you feel, and more capable than you can imagine. Keep pushing forward, keep believing, and never let go of the power of a positive mindset. Because when you do, there is nothing that can stand in your way. It all begins with you. It all begins with how you choose to think. The strength of a positive mindset is not just about thinking happy thoughts or staying optimistic in the face of adversity. It's about a deep, unwavering belief in your ability to navigate life no matter how difficult it gets. It's about realizing that you are not defined by your circumstances, but by the way you choose to respond to them. So the next time life gets tough, I want you to remember that you have the power to choose how you respond. You can choose to let the challenges defeat you, or you can choose to rise above them. It's all up to you. The strength of a positive mindset isn't just about surviving. It's about thriving no matter what life throws your way. It's about facing adversity with the belief that you are capable of overcoming it. It's about seeing every challenge as an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become the best version of yourself. When you embrace the strength of a positive mindset, you unlock a power within you that is unstoppable. You tap into a force that allows you to break free from limitations, to move forward with courage, and to turn every step back into a stepping stone toward success. And that, my friends, is the greatest strength of all. Believe in your ability to overcome. Believe in your ability to rise again and again, because you are stronger than you know, and your mindset is the key to unlocking that strength. Never forget that the power to create the life you want lies within you, and it all starts with the way you choose to think. It seems like you are asking for more of the speech or a continuation. Could you clarify your request a bit more? I'm here to help. The human mind is a powerful tool. It shapes the way we perceive the world, how we interact with others, and most importantly, how we handle adversity. Our mindset is the lens through which we view our reality. Imagine wearing glasses that tint everything around you in a particular color. If you wear glasses of fear, doubt, and negativity, the whole world will look bleak, as though it's filled with obstacles and challenges you cannot overcome. But if you choose to wear the glasses of hope, resilience, and positivity, you'll see opportunities, even in the darkest times. Our thoughts are not just fleeting things that come and go. They create our reality. The way we think influences everything we do, from our behavior to our interactions and the choices we make. This concept is so powerful because essentially it means that we are in control. The external world might be chaotic, the people around us might be difficult, but how we interpret and respond to those things is entirely up to us. The mind is like a garden. What you plant in it, whether it's seeds of negativity or seeds of optimism, will eventually grow. If you tend to your thoughts with care, you'll find that you cultivate a beautiful, positive outlook on life. But if you ignore the weeds of doubt, fear, and pessimism, they'll take over and cloud your vision. When we encounter challenges in life, it's natural to feel overwhelmed. We are wired to feel fear in the face of the unknown, to hesitate before taking risks. But here's where the power of mindset comes in. You have the ability to train your mind to look beyond the immediate challenge. You can shift from focusing on the difficulty to focusing on the solution, the lesson, or the opportunity for growth. This isn't a skill that happens by accident. It requires conscious effort, practice, and patience. Just like any muscle in your body, the more you use your mind to think positively and focus on what you can control, the stronger it gets. So how do we begin this process? It starts with awareness. The first step to shifting your mindset is noticing the thoughts you're having. Are they helpful? Are they rooted in reality, or are they based on assumptions and fears? Are you spending more time worrying about things you cannot control than focusing on what you can? Being aware of your thoughts helps you become more mindful, which in turn allows you to catch negative patterns before they take root. The more mindful you become, the easier it will be to replace unhelpful thoughts with those that empower and support you. We all know that life isn't fair, that sometimes things go wrong even when you do everything right. This can lead to feelings of frustration, anger, and helplessness. It can make you feel like giving up is the only option. But the secret to getting through these tough times lies in the way we choose to respond. It's about accepting that while we can't control everything that happens to us, we can control how we react. You can choose to get stuck in your frustration, or you can choose to view the situation as a challenge that you can overcome. When you choose the latter, you shift from a place of victimhood to a place of power. And that shift is what begins to make all the difference. I've learned that the most powerful tool you have when facing a challenge is your ability to reframe the situation. When faced with adversity, instead of looking at it as something bad happening to you, try looking at it as an opportunity for growth. Every challenge you face has a lesson attached to it. The real power comes not from avoiding hardships, but from embracing them with the mindset that you are capable of overcoming anything that comes your way. For instance, when you face rejection or failure, it's easy to internalize it as a reflection of your worth. It's easy to think, I'm not good enough, or I'll never succeed. But what if you chose to look at rejection differently? What if you saw it as feedback, a chance to learn and grow? When you shift your perspective, you begin to see setbacks as part of the journey, not the end of the road. This shift in mindset doesn't make the rejection or failure any less painful, but it gives you the tools to move forward rather than stay stuck in defeat. Additionally, the power of a positive mindset is most evident when life gets tough. When the challenges seem insurmountable, and you feel like you're drowning in negativity, it's your mindset that can keep you afloat. It's easy to become consumed by fear, to let the what-ifs take over your thoughts, and to spiral into negativity. But it's in those moments when your mindset is tested the most. It's in those moments that you have the chance to choose. Will you give in to fear, or will you rise above it? The fact that you have the choice in how to respond is the greatest strength you can harness. Even when life seems unfair, even when things don't go your way, you have the power to choose how you react. And that choice is what sets you apart. A key aspect of cultivating a positive mindset is self-compassion. Too often, we are our own harshest critics. We tell ourselves we're not good enough, that we'll never measure up, that we can't do something. But if you constantly tell yourself that you're not capable, then that's exactly what you'll believe. On the other hand, if you start nurturing a compassionate, encouraging voice in your head, you begin to create a different reality. You begin to believe in yourself, even when others don't. You begin to see your potential rather than your flaws. You become your own cheerleader, and that voice is often the one that will help you get through the toughest times. When you develop a positive mindset, you stop seeing challenges as obstacles. Instead, you begin to see them as opportunities for growth, for learning, for becoming better. Life is full of uncertainty, and not everything will go as planned. But the way you navigate that uncertainty will determine your success. If you constantly fear failure, if you shy away from challenges, you will never know what you are truly capable of. But when you change your mindset and approach challenges with optimism and determination, You create opportunities for growth and success that you would have never found if you gave up in the face of fear. You see, a positive mindset doesn't mean you will never face difficulties or experience pain. It doesn't mean you will always be happy or that everything will always go your way. It simply means that you choose to respond to life's ups and downs with resilience and hope. It means that you believe in your ability to adapt, to overcome, and to continue moving forward no matter what. The key takeaway here is that your mindset is in your hands. It's up to you whether you want to focus on the negatives or the positives, on the setbacks or the opportunities. The human mind is powerful, but it is also incredibly malleable. You have the ability to shape it, to reprogram it, and to use it as a force for good. So when life gets tough, when challenges seem insurmountable, remember that the way you choose to think about the situation will ultimately determine how you navigate it. A positive mindset may not always make the road ahead easier, but it will certainly make you stronger, more resilient, and better equipped to handle whatever comes your way. I see you want more of the speech expanded further. Let's continue with the same theme, expanding on the importance of shifting mindset. A positive mindset isn't just about hoping things will get better. It's about creating the foundation for them to improve. It's about being proactive in shaping your life. The mind doesn't just react to the world. It actively shapes how we experience it. The way you choose to think, the way you frame your experiences, can either bring you closer to success or distance you from it. The world around you may be chaotic, uncertain, or unpredictable, but within you lies a tremendous power, the power of perception. Perception shapes your reality. How you see things, how you interpret events, directly impacts how you react to them. If you see challenges as insurmountable obstacles, you will approach them with fear and hesitation. If you see them as opportunities for growth, you will face them with confidence and resilience. And that shift in perspective can be the difference between success and failure, happiness and despair. The change doesn't lie in the challenges themselves, but in how you choose to view them. It's all too easy to focus on what's not working, on what's wrong in your life. It's human nature to want to focus on the problems, the challenges, the disappointments. But here's the thing. Focusing on the negative only pulls you deeper into the cycle of negativity. You begin to attract more of it into your life because that's where your energy is focused. When you focus on the possibilities, when you focus on solutions rather than problems, you create a shift in energy. That shift allows you to see new opportunities, to notice things you would have missed if you had stayed trapped in negativity. This is the beauty of a positive mindset. It doesn't ignore the reality of your circumstances. It doesn't pretend everything is perfect. Rather, it allows you to face the harsh truths of life with a sense of hope and determination. It empowers you to look at the situation from a different angle and find a path forward. You may not have control over everything that happens in your life, but you do have control over how you respond. That control is everything. When you develop a positive mindset, it's not that you will never experience pain or setbacks. It's that you will face them with a new level of strength. Instead of being crushed by difficulties, you will be able to stand tall and face them head on. A positive mindset teaches you resilience. It teaches you that failure is not the end. It's a lesson. It teaches you that you are capable of bouncing back stronger every time life knocks you down. The mind is like a sponge. It absorbs everything you feed it. If you feed it negative thoughts, doubts, and fears, that's what will fill your mind and ultimately your life. But if you fill your mind with positive affirmations, with thoughts of possibility, with the belief that you can overcome anything, that's what will start to shape your reality. The more you feed your mind with positivity, the stronger that belief becomes. You begin to rewire your brain, shifting from a mindset of scarcity and fear to one of abundance and possibility. There is an incredible power in self-talk. The way you talk to yourself matters. Imagine you have a best friend who is going through a tough time. Would you tell them they're not good enough, that they'll never succeed, or that they should just give up? Of course not. You would lift them up, encourage them, remind them of their strengths. Yet, many of us talk to ourselves in ways that we would never dream of speaking to a loved one. We berate ourselves for mistakes, for failures, for things beyond our control. But just like you would encourage your best friend, you need to encourage yourself. You need to speak to yourself with kindness, compassion, and belief. Self-talk can either fuel you or drain you. Choose to make it your greatest ally. One of the key reasons a positive mindset is so powerful is that it builds momentum. When you start thinking positively, when you begin focusing on the possibilities rather than the limitations, something incredible happens. You start to see more possibilities. This is the law of attraction in action. When you focus on what you want rather than what you don't want, you begin to align yourself with the energy of success, growth, and opportunity. The more you focus on positive outcomes, the more positive outcomes you'll begin to attract. It's not just wishful thinking. It's a mindset that propels you forward. We all have limiting beliefs. Those thoughts that tell us we are not good enough, smart enough, capable enough. These beliefs can hold us back from reaching our full potential. But here's the truth. Those limiting beliefs are not facts. They are stories we've told ourselves, often based on past experiences or the opinions of others. But they don't have to define us. When you develop a positive mindset, you begin to challenge those limiting beliefs. You start to replace them with empowering thoughts that remind you of your strength, your potential, and your ability to create the life you want. The mind is an incredible tool, but it's not always easy to use it to our advantage. We live in a world full of distractions, negativity, and pressure. But the key to mastering your mindset lies in being intentional about where you focus your energy. You must actively choose to focus on the positive, on the good, and on the possibilities. It requires practice, consistency, and patience. Just like any habit, it takes time to shift from a negative mindset to a positive one. But with time, that shift becomes permanent. And once you develop a positive mindset, it's like a muscle you can keep strengthening for the rest of your life. What you believe about yourself and the world will determine how you show up in life. If you believe that challenges are insurmountable, that success is impossible, that you're not worthy of happiness, then that's exactly what you'll get. But if you believe that you can overcome anything, that every setback is an opportunity to grow, and that you are worthy of success and happiness, then that's what you will attract into your life. Your beliefs shape your reality, and your reality reflects your beliefs. Every moment is an opportunity to choose. You can choose to stay stuck in negativity, or you can choose to rise above it. You can choose to let fear control you, or you can choose to take bold, confident action despite it. You can choose to focus on what's not working, or you can choose to focus on what's possible. The strength of a positive mindset is in the choices it allows you to make, in the power it gives you to change your reality. And when you choose to live with a positive mindset, you begin to see life differently. You begin to see challenges as stepping stones, obstacles as opportunities, and setbacks as lessons. So each day, you have the opportunity to choose. Choose hope, choose resilience, choose to believe in yourself and your ability to create the life you deserve. The strength of a positive mindset is within you, and with every choice you make, you get one step closer to unlocking its full power. A positive mindset is not just a reaction to the world, but a proactive choice that shapes the way we live our lives. It's a powerful tool that we all have access to, yet it is often underutilized. Life's challenges can feel overwhelming, and sometimes it seems easy to fall into a pattern of negativity. But the truth is, negativity only deepens our struggle. It binds us in a cycle of fear, doubt, and limitation, while positivity opens up a world of possibilities, growth, and empowerment. Imagine you are faced with a difficult situation. The natural human reaction might be to panic, to feel helpless, or to question your abilities. It's easy to get trapped in the fear of failure, to become consumed by what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. This is where the power of a positive mindset becomes most important. A positive mindset doesn't deny the difficulty of the situation, but it helps you see beyond the fear. It encourages you to focus on the solutions, on what can be learned, and on how to move forward with strength and resilience. We have the ability to choose how we respond to challenges. When life presents us with adversity, We are at a crossroads. We can choose to let it define us, to let it weigh us down, or we can choose to face it head on with the belief that we can overcome it. The choice lies in how we perceive the challenge. If we view it as an insurmountable obstacle, we are bound to feel defeated. But if we view it as an opportunity for growth, an invitation to become stronger, we empower ourselves to rise above it. This shift in perspective is at the core of a positive mindset. It's not about denying the harsh realities of life. It's about acknowledging those realities and choosing to approach them with hope and determination. A positive mindset allows us to see potential even in the most difficult situations. It helps us find the silver lining, no matter how small, and use it as a source of strength. One of the most powerful aspects of a positive mindset is its ability to foster resilience. Life is filled with unexpected twists and turns. Sometimes things don't go as planned and setbacks seem to come at every corner. When faced with these challenges, it's easy to feel like giving up is the only option. But resilience is not about avoiding failure. It's about how we respond to failure. Resilience is the ability to bounce back, to learn from setbacks, and to keep moving forward no matter how many times we fall. A positive mindset cultivates resilience by shifting the way we view failure. Instead of seeing failure as an end, we begin to see it as a lesson, a stepping stone on the path to success. When we embrace the belief that failure is not final but part of the process, we free ourselves from the fear of making mistakes. This allows us to take risks, to try new things, and to keep pushing forward, knowing that each experience, no matter the outcome, is an opportunity for growth. In this way, a positive mindset doesn't just help us face adversity, it empowers us to take action. It fuels our courage, helps us maintain focus, and keeps us moving toward our goals. When we believe in our own strength, when we trust in our ability to navigate challenges, we are more likely to take bold, decisive steps toward the life we want to create. The mind is incredibly powerful, and the beliefs we hold about ourselves and the world shape our reality. If we believe we are not good enough, that we will never succeed, or that life is unfair, that is what we will experience. But if we choose to believe in our own worth, in our ability to overcome obstacles, and in the power of possibility, we open ourselves up to a different reality. Our thoughts, emotions, and actions align with the energy of success, and we begin to attract opportunities that reflect that positive belief. The process of shifting to a positive mindset begins with self-awareness. It requires us to pay attention to the thoughts we are thinking and the beliefs we are holding. It's about recognizing when we are falling into patterns of negativity, doubt, or fear, and choosing to shift our focus. This shift doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't mean we will never experience negative thoughts or emotions. But with practice, we can begin to train our minds to focus on the positive, to look for solutions rather than problems, and to embrace challenges as opportunities to grow. Part of this process also involves practicing self-compassion. Often, we are our own harshest critics. We hold ourselves to impossibly high standards, and when we fall short, we beat ourselves up. But a positive mindset requires that we be kind to ourselves. It requires that we acknowledge our imperfections without letting them define us. It requires that we celebrate our progress, no matter how small, and that we honor ourselves for showing up every day even when it's difficult. Self-compassion is not about excusing mistakes or avoiding responsibility. It's about treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer a friend. When we practice self-compassion, we create a sense of safety and support within ourselves. We give ourselves permission to be imperfect, to fail, and to learn. This, in turn, allows us to keep moving forward with confidence, knowing that we are worthy of love, success, and happiness just as we are. A positive mindset also involves surrounding ourselves with positivity. The people we spend time with, the media we consume, and the environment we create for ourselves all influence our thoughts and emotions. If we surround ourselves with negativity, it's easy to fall into the same patterns. But when we choose to surround ourselves with people who uplift us, with messages that inspire us, and with environments that foster creativity and growth, it's important to be mindful of the energy we allow into our lives. This doesn't mean cutting out all negativity, but it does mean being intentional about what we expose ourselves to. Just as we would protect our physical health, we must also protect our mental and emotional health. Surrounding ourselves with positivity isn't about escaping reality. It's about choosing to focus on what brings us joy, inspiration, and motivation. When we do this, we create an environment that supports our growth, encourages us to take risks, and empowers us to keep moving forward no matter what challenges arise. In summary, a positive mindset is not a mere wishful thought or a naive belief that everything will be perfect. It's a way of looking at the world, a way of responding to life's challenges, and a way of believing in ourselves and our abilities. It's about choosing to see opportunities instead of obstacles, to focus on solutions instead of problems, and to trust in our ability to navigate whatever comes our way. A positive mindset is a choice, and it is one of the most powerful tools we can use to shape our reality and create the life we deserve. In conclusion, the strength of a positive mindset lies not in avoiding challenges or pretending that life is perfect, but in how we choose to respond to the ups and downs of life. It is a conscious, empowered decision to see opportunities in adversity, to believe in our ability to overcome obstacles, and to trust that each setback is simply a stepping stone toward growth. By cultivating awareness, practicing self-compassion, and surrounding ourselves with positivity, we can transform the way we experience the world. The mindset we carry shapes not only our actions, but the reality we create. Ultimately, a positive mindset is the key to resilience, to embracing change, and to living a life filled with purpose, strength, and possibility.